crickets. Okay, so today we'll be making sea bass in a chive sauce. So what we're going to need is we're going to need two sea bass fillets, 2 cloves of garlic, some rosemary. You get a pack of chives. They need to be chopped. 1 shallot chopped, 300 grams of waxed potatoes, a pack of green beans. You get a pack of spinach in the supermarket, olive oil, salt and pepper. Oh, and we've got some butter in the fridge, and we've got some clotted cream in the fridge. So I'll get that out a bit later. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this back into the fridge just so that it's not out for very long. Okay, so we're going to get our potatoes, and I'm just going to season them. In here, I've got the oven at, I'm going to put it at 220. So in here, I've got some butter and some olive oil melting. So I'll close that for a second. So I'm going to do that. So, oh, we've got 200 ml of stock as well. Give it a bit of a mix. So I've steamed these, and then I've part cooked them, and then they're going in the oven. But I like it when they're kind of a little bit half cooked, and then they don't take very long either. So check this out. So this is going to go in for around 30 minutes. So about 15 minutes you'll want to turn them over. Okay, so I've got to put this in. So this is the rosemary, just shove it in. That will do. Okay, so we're going to get our beans prepared. So what we want to do is we just want to chop the ends off. If you want to be lazy like me, you can do 2 at a time. Now, these are really good. These are from Marks and Spencer's. This has like the Rocky Road bites in it. I think you can get them from Tesco's and Asda as well. They're really good for putting in your little odd bits that you've had left over. So like any like skins of the onions, anything like that. It really is good to just have it in there. Okay, so do that. Oops. We won't put these in yet, otherwise it's going to take, if they're overdue by the time we do that. So today we've got pirate music on because I couldn't think anything else beside the seaside. We did have Beside the Seaside on, but it literally only played for about like a minute or so, and then that was about it. So we thought, well, these will be good. Pirate songs are alright. Discard any that just don't look 100%. I don't know why, but there's always some that come in the pack that don't look right. So I put them like that. And just be careful with your fingers as well. This sounds so bizarre. Okay, so that's that done. So put them back over there, and then we're going to come back in a little while, and then we'll start doing the fish and everything like that. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, so our potatoes are still doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop our green beans into here. Get them cooking. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of olive oil into the pan. We're going to get our milk out in a second and everything. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start frying off our onions and our garlic. I've got some corn flour here as well for us. Actually, I might just check on our potatoes just to make sure they are okay. Oh, they're doing quite nice. Listen, they sing. I think they're quite well done actually. What I might do is just, while that pan's heating up, get some tissue or some, I can't think of the word, this kitchen towel. Gary's just laughing at me. Because what we want to do is we want to drain this off a bit because you don't want it too oily. And yes, I did realise that the box on it said Tesco's. Thanks to Gary, our cameraman. So, let's just pop them all there. Put them all there. Okay, so give them a good pat. Put them like that. And then pop that in there, that will help just soak up a little bit of the oil that's left over. Because you don't really want that going down your sink anyway. Okay, so pop this back in the oven. Now I reduce the heat, put it down to about 150, just so they're keeping warm. You don't want them really, really hot. Like that. We'll put our onions in. I'll fry them off a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this down because they're quite small onions. They'd probably do quite quickly. So I'm just going to get our salmon. I think I'm going crazy today, honestly. Our clotted cream, our sea bass, as it's called. Put the garlic in. Over there. Okay, so we're gonna. Now you can do your sea bass however you like. I like to do my sauce and then pop it in with the sauce. So what we'll do is just put it skin side down. Bit of pepper. A bit of salt. Put that all over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a a little plate out, or big plate, either one. So just keep an eye on the skin. Put that over there as well. We don't want that sticking to the either. Okay, so what we're generally doing here is we're just trying to get the skin a little bit crispy. So just pop it there. Just a little bit crispy, we don't need it overly. Okay, so what we'll do is come back in a second when it's done, and then we'll carry on with the sauce. See you in a bit. Okay, so the skin on ours is kind of done. It was burning a little bit, so I thought I'd better take it off. So, but you know, something, like I've said with cooking, it's all on intuition. If you feel it's not right, don't worry, because there's always something else you can do as well. I just didn't want all of this to burn because it's so nice. Okay, so we want a little bit of milk. So I want that to thicken up a little bit. So we've got our clotted cream here as well. So it's kind of made a roux, kind of. So pop our stock in. And don't worry, the milk hasn't curdled. It's just where the it's starting to thicken up. So. Okay, so add a tiny bit more. A little bit of pepper in. And a bit of salt. All in. Okay, so I'm going to add in our lovely chives. Should we get all of them? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've got a little bit left of the stock, so I'm just going to put a tiny bit in. Just give it a little bit of a zhuzh and put it in with them. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to pop in our fish, but that's lovely. What it needs is it just needs a tiny bit of lemon. Now, I always have lemon in my fridge, just in case I need anything like this. Just pour that in. Now the good thing is doing this before you put in the cream. It won't really curdle it. No, it's perfect. That's just what we needed. Okay, so we're going to pop our fish in. Okay, so we're going to turn this up a little bit, and then we're going to pop the lid over the top. So this is about 3 to 4 minutes. All right. So I'll see you in a bit. Bye for now. Okay, so our fish is almost done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in our lovely spinach. Spinach really doesn't take very long to do, so we'll just pop that in. Pop the lid over the top for a minute. Okay, so our lovely, that's all doing. Our lovely green beans are done. Our potatoes are almost done as well. So, as you can see, they're lovely and roasty, which is what we like. So I'm just going to give this a couple of minutes just to settle down just a little bit, and then we'll start plating up. Actually, we can start putting the green beans on. Okay, so our green beans are done. I'll put them in some foil just to keep them a bit hot, just while we're doing all the rest of the bits. So you can pop them in the middle, or you can pop them on the side so that when your fish goes on it, it looks nice. I think Gary just gave an approving so obviously I've done the right thing on that. Okay, so we're going to take our lid off. I just want to find our lovely fish. So bring it down just a tiny bit. Okay, and we're going to put our lovely potatoes on now. Okay, so there's our potatoes. Now, I'm going to put this back in here just so that it's out of the way. So turn off your oven. We're going to try and get our lovely fish out now. Don't worry too much if the spinach comes with it. They do break sometimes, don't worry about it. Okay, so we're going to quickly pop in our clotted cream. Now, at this point, if you do want to give it a bit of a shine, you can put a bit of butter in with it. I'm not going to do that because we've already put butter in the potatoes. Okay, so what I might do actually is just move our fish over just a tiny bit. I have had a mess here today. It's really hot. There we go. And let's put that over there. I'm literally just going to get a sponge just so that we can tidy up a little bit. There we go. Looks a bit nicer. And there you go, my coquettes. There is your sea bass in a chive sauce. Well, thank you very much for watching, my coquettes. I really do appreciate it. Please like, please share, and if you're on YouTube, please like our channel. See you later. Bye for now.